Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I apologise for the delay. I have been getting a little bit sick and very coffee and lots of phlegm involved, making me dreadfully unpleasant, even more unpleasant to listen to than normal. But I'm feeling a little bit better just for tonight, so we'll see if we can get a little bit more Rule the Waves 2 done. So we just had our first major naval engagement. We are going to set Austria-Hungary to high. Now I would really love to plan an invasion, but as you can see, you cannot really eliminate an enemy, only, well, drive them into the ground. Now, now we had a few questions from last week, like, yes, these two new battle cruisers. So when we started the war, these are still only at fair crew quality, which means people know what they're doing, but they haven't developed the expertise. So we were just going to wait for that to get up to good, and then we'll probably end up deploying these into theatre. Now the Tourville and the Lid will be out for 2 months, and so will the Ocean. Picard and Gunsight 1 are also moderately damaged. John Dark is also out for 1 month in repairs, and Gordon is down for 2, but after the battering she took, I don't blame her. Now we have the Villa di Mostrenem in theatre, along with the Elhorn and the Ville de Havre. Oh wait, the Elhorn and the Ville de Havre, they're still in Northern Europe. Okay, we haven't deployed them yet. They have gotten better than poor, and they are not frontline ships. These are fleet support ships, so we may send them into the theatre. Now the loss of so many catapults, was it catapults that we were using? Diamant? Claymores, that was it. The loss of so many claymores has not been great for the French Navy, and we must make good our losses. By ordering a heck of a lot more of them. In fact, we are going to order 2,000. We'll order at least 6 more. I think 6 more will do us, and we'll unfreeze one of these battleships. And hopefully that, well, it is in the budget. That's good. Okay. And we're going to look. Okay, we have a flying boat on the way. That's right. I must have saved those between the turns. Now we do have to put up our trade protection as well. So we will get started on that. So we want our corvettes on trade protection, because that's what they're there for. They soak up that need for trade protection. It's also why you want really high anti-submarine warfare. Now, here it is, the Glory of Jesus. You can see the little MS in the anti-submarine warfare side. That means that it is equipped with minesweeping gear, which brings your anti-submarine rating down to only 2 points, which is better than nothing, but just barely. But instead we will keep our minesweepers on minesweeping duty, and basically trying to make another Halibard doesn't happen. Now we have a lot of javelins, so the javelins are still up and running. We may just bring the catapults out of retirement just for now. Yep, everyone is in the Mediterranean that should be in the Mediterranean. We need 4 more ships for escort duty, and I want to send some light cruisers to do that. So we will put And we'll put the Admiral Cecile on it as well. She's an older type. Do I want to put Montclair? Jeanne d'Arc is sort of the opposite of a escort ship. What are you like, Montclair? I would love to give you a refit, but fortunately we just don't have time. We will put you on trade protection as well, just in case anything particularly nasty is. You're a little bit too slow, and you don't have the best gun batteries, but you will suffice. I would love to have a lot more anti-submarine warfare, however, so we may have to work on a group of larger corvettes, but that will come with time. What are our submarines looking like? We have some 10 months away. Coastal fortifications should be good. We may just buy up a few more air bases, since we have a little bit of extra cash at the moment. I don't know if it's war profiteering if the military does it, but now I can't remember if we unlocked. Yep, okay. We haven't unlocked 80 aircraft bases yet, but we will enlarge. Reykjavik will be okay. Spalato. We may enlarge these two. Better late than never. Zara, yes. Katara is already as big as we can make it. And it's not quite time to get rid of our airships just yet, but we will keep an eye on that. So everything is at least 40. Okay. We have a little bit left in the budget. What should we get? Oh, we have nothing that's less than 400, of course. We could start building the Bayern. It's only 2 years out of date. What can we do? Details. We'll take a look at the Bayern a little bit later. Try and what we really need right now are more destroyers, and we may start build. Well, maybe that's what we can do. We'll build a couple of coastal submarines. There we go. Now they'll only be short range, but they will be okay for the Mediterranean. Tunisia, I am amazed the game's able to say that for a straight face. 20-inch guns. It's coming together now. If you want excessive overkill, you can do 20-inch guns if you want to go full Tillman doctrine. We're the ones on unrestricted, and they're the ones that sunk a cruise liner. Oh, Bronan. Oh, you have been damaged by a submarine. Quite severely, 5 months out of action. Well, that is a tremendous shame. And they have worked on their submarine force quite a lot. Very well. That's a little bit unusual. Attack enemy ships, please. Thank you. So we're not invading, they should be the ones invading. What time is it now? Oops. What time is it now? Dawn will be in 4 hours. Alright. We will just have to see what's what for 4 hours. It would be nice if we had any kind of visual. It's not yet the time of radar. Radar is close, but it's not yet. Oh, there's Luca, along with one of our only operational claymore, Little Wasp and Lafayette. I believe Fian is down here. Yep, Fian is at the front again. Sarkouf, yet again, Jean Bar. Oh, Gunsight is back in action, so we have Picard, Gunsight 1, Charlemagne, and Soufflin. And these all must be the same class, so, yep, Free Sisters and the flagship. It's almost poetic, but I would like it if we had sent a few more. Oh, let's see what the turns bring us. That close. Alright. Go to Squad Max. And turn. And I want you to go to support. In fact, no, stay on screen. Screen. And I really don't want to engage anything right now. So we'll turn these ships just so they're safe until dawn. Oops. And we'll start playing the turns here. I want you guys to go to turn together. I want to go super evasive. Oh. Trody is in deep trouble. So it looks like we knocked out one of their cruisers, but Trody is in some jeopardy. She's not lost. She's definitely not enjoying herself, though. She got hit in the conning tower, and she had a few other bits and bobs knocked around. You are evading, that's good. Thien and John Dark, the magic duo. It looks like the Austro-Hungarians have had enough as well. Okay, go off, turn together. Go back to line formation. In fact, go to fast cruising speed. Well, they apparently they have not had enough. Go to squad max again. Evelyn has launched 4 torpedoes. Doesn't look like she hit anything. Oh. Javelin has launched a second set of torpedoes. We lost sight of the target. It doesn't look like it hit anything. No large explosion in the night. We are still 3 hours away from any form of sunlight. Trody appears to be in some serious trouble. She's taken a lot of flooding. I am concerned. Jean Bart is finishing off that destroyer. We will continue. We'll support the Trody as she retreats. She's come to rejoin the formation. Have you... You're still flooding. I would actually like you to detach. Can I order that? I believe that is Cruiser Division 16. Yep, Trody, I would like you to detach. Yes. Go to the nearest friendly base. Oops. And Fiend and Jeanne d'Arc, you will... Yep. I don't know what your speed is. You are making 14 knots. Okay. Slow down to cruise. Now, it must be summertime. Dawn's happening extremely early, so you can see it models the South Pole. It models the North Pole, sorry. So this must be the midst of summer. Can't remember what month it was. I believe it's July in-game. I can't let the Austro-Hungarians catch Trody out by herself. But we will position our battleships, blocking the last known heading. Now, the naval invasion was meant to be on Corsica. Who's gotten lost? You're fine. You're just lost. Okay. We'll speed up the simulation here for a little bit. I want to be in a position to mess up the Austro-Hungarians' day, but not so much that I meet them in the night. Yet again is severely lost. Maybe the fleet is under radio silence, or she's managed to lose herself. She's been heading in the wrong direction for 3 hours now. Oh, aircraft are taking off. So that must be the carrier group launching their morning scout run, so they can take off at night, but they cannot land. Oh, Trody, what happened? Trody has spotted a submarine. And to think, our carriers almost ran into that. How are you doing, Trody? You've managed to limit your flooding. That's good. Alright. Time to see if we can find some Austro-Hungarians. Now, if I was a Austro-Hungarian, where would I try and invade Corsica? Go down to cruise, just to go a little bit easier on the engines. Our first catch of the day. Now, if we have battleships, they definitely have battleships. In fact, that's quite a lot of ships that just came up. Go to 20 knots. Battleships go to 20 knots. And carriers begin launching a strike force. They won't be in cover of land-based aircraft this far out. Actually, how many do you have ready to go? So that's the scout group. So we'll send in a strike group. And we'll send them to this location. Oops. Well, we'll take off one bomb group and change it to heavy load. Exit. Oh, so that is either a lot of carriers or that is their transport group trying to get into range of the bases. They did not manage to sneak in the cover of night. A lot of Austro-Hungarian soldiers about to probably have the worst day of their lives. Battleships go to combat speed. We have a French division here. Oh, we have a single aviation ship. I want you guys to go to turn together. I need flexibility. Let the cruisers handle the transports. I want the aircraft to go after the enemy heavy cruisers, which they probably will target by themselves. We're starting to get some hits in on the transports. France Division 46. Oh dear. Those are bombers, alright. Verdun. Oh, it's one of our... Oh, it's a corvette. Okay, I was worried it was a aviation ship. As a corvette, doesn't stand a lot of chance, but... Ooh, that may be the end of her. She did hit a few enemy aircraft. I'd like to... Yatagan is still severely lost. Nope, aircraft are starting to head in the right direction. I will pull the carriers back a little bit. There we go. So they finished launching the aircraft. But they had turned into the wind in order to launch. And now that they've completed launching, something's very wrong here. The heavy cruisers, well, the heavy cruisers are in front of the battleships, good. Oh, Jeanne d'Arc, you've taken a hit. What have you taken a hit from? Oh, those are battleships. Very well. Go to max speed. See where those battleships are going. We'll see what these aircraft manage to hit. How are you doing from that hit? You took one heavy hit. Not feeling too bad. I want you to do a battle turn away. And we will do a battle turn away. Oh, ooh, good. Oh, one of our aircraft has been damaged. Here comes our second wave. So the battleships will gradually reform their formation, although I'm not sure what Charlemagne is doing. And a few damaged aircraft here or there. Now, while these heavy cruisers are exceptional little ships, they cannot take a battleship in a straight fight, not by a long shot. Not unless it's already been weakened by either aircraft or something else, but these battleships are still coming up to fight. Oh, here are some land-based aircraft, so our land-based investment is already paying off. So we should get some aircraft from, I don't think we have an airbase at Bonifico. I think we have it at Saint Florent. We should have some coming from Nice and Toulon. Toulon? Yep. Okay, so only Toulon. We didn't build one at Nice. Nice? No, it will have to be enough. It won't be as one-sided as what happened last time in the Adriatic Sea. This, on the other hand, is probably not going well for the Austro-Hungarians. One of their ships is slowing down tremendously. Okay, we're starting to split our fire. Because at one point, all four of our battleships were shooting at one Austrian ship. Picard, you have taken engine room hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the battlecruiser has been hit by a bomb. Probably a 500-pounder. There are aircraft just circling all around, just looking for targets. That was a recon. Oh, here comes another group. So that one must be the Corsican squadron, and this one must be the how was it? Toulon squadron. I will quickly take a look because we had one extra set of dive bombers that we hadn't sent out just yet. None of these are ready. Okay, so it's only this one squadron. I would like you to go around there. Launch strike. Yep, take heavy. Picard is getting a lot of hits in her engine. Gunsight 1 scores a hit. Gunsight 1 is scoring pretty accurate fire. They're firing 8-inch guns back, which is strange. You should have heavier guns than that. Oops. We will send the carriers. We will take the carriers to max speed now. And I want Fian to cover them. Okay, I want you to actually, yeah, that'll be fine there.